have you?
All right. What is going on, all you holotable heroes? Yeah, I know. My camera's taking a while to adjust there. Let's see something real quick here. Uh-oh. Come on. Get it together, camera. All right. We're not going to worry about the fuzz. I'm fuzzy, whatever. You guys know what I look like. What's up, everybody? My name is Itachi, and this is Itachi Gaming, and this is actually our Imperial Military Podcast Show. I got my friend, my buddy, my guildmate, Evo on. What's going on, brother? Oh, hold on. All right. Evo should be on now. Hey, Evo.
Hey, what's up, man? I was about to say, I'm excited. So I've never heard the term imps used. There's your camera.
There it goes.
Hey, there's that pretty face. So I'd never heard the term imps used outside of you using it before.
Yeah.
And then I was playing Jedi Fallen Order, and I heard them use it in there, and I was like, oh, they called this out.
That is fantastic, man. That's always fun to hear it outside. All right, so we've got quite a bit of things to talk about today, my friends. Obviously, we're going to do our Week 41 and Week 42 update on the accounts. We missed a week. Both of us were, well, more so Evo than I. Evo had all his kids by himself.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was here, ready to go. I don't know what you were doing. So.
Oh, man, he said he doesn't know what I was doing. That's funny. So, we're going to go over some galactic news first today before we get into our IMPS accounts. So, a lot of things got revealed today and talked about over at CG. They finally woke up from hibernating from all that food over the holidays, and they're finally ready to give us some content, ladies and gentlemen, and I am excited for one. I hope you are too if you've already read the forums. If not, you're going to get to see quite a bit of those things right here on the channel today. So, without further ado, my friends, let's hit that intro. All right, we got Evo there in the background doing some things. Let's get into it here. Let me yeah. Gotta fix something real quick. There we go. That is much better. All right. So I'm actually gonna pop over to Evo's screen solo, but we're gonna pull up the state of the galaxy for this month, ladies and gentlemen, and talk about this for just a little bit real quick. They said, hi, Holotable Heroes. The year is 2020, and we have another exciting year of Galaxy of Heroes planned for you. I don't know what you called 2019, but it wasn't that exciting. Anyways, we're back from the holidays and want to briefly discuss Galactic Legends, some additional content in the next 2 months, and they talk about addressing some persistent tech problems, which we're not really going to get into. Anyways, Galactic Legends. So shortly before the release of Star Wars for the Rise of Skywalker, as you guys know, they unveiled a new type of character called the Galactic Legend. And they said, they know you've been asking when, where, what, and how, so we're going to start pulling back the curtain. And so they talk about here, Galactic Legends will be both a new type of character and a new type of event with a very different structure than our previous entries. Over the next 2 months, we will gradually, they missed a word, it should be gradually, we will be gradually revealing, never mind, the units required to activate the event. I just read it weird. Don't worry about me. The Peasky Tree, what's going on, man? In March, the last batch of requirements will be revealed, and later that month, the events will become playable. One more thing to mention is that the Galactic Legends will be 7-star unlocks. Now, this is great to hear. There's actually going to be 7-star unlocks. We don't have to hoard up a whole bunch of Get 2 to try to get these characters unlocked at 7 stars. What do you think, Evo?
Hey, I'm all about that. Having 2 or 3 characters that we have to farm up the rest of, that's fine. But yeah, no more. Let's just get 7 stars. I like the tiered reveal of what you're gonna need, though, because that kind of gives you some time to focus on the individual characters.
Yeah, but I also think that makes this going to make this particular event extremely hard. If they're revealing this early, they're going to be revealed little by little. I think it's going to be extremely hard. All right, so then they talk about upcoming releases. And they talk about they're going to be revealing more about the event itself in the new Rey and Kylo units at the end of the month. So stay tuned for more. So we should get another video from myself, at least, about the new kits once they actually do a kit reveal for Rey and Kylo. All right, upcoming releases. We continue our Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker content with the introduction of Resistance Hero Poe later this week. So we're going to get Resistance Hero Poe later this week, and we're going to be going over that kit here in just a little bit as well. Poe will synergize with inspired allies and introduces a new debuff, Vulnerable. In February, we're going to introduce 2 capital ships from the new trilogy, the Radis and the Finalizer. Now, the Finalizer is Kylo's / General Hux capital ship, so we'll see which one it is. I'm thinking it's going to be Hux because Crew already has a ship in the game, so it's probably going to be General Hux, seeing how we just got him as a character. The Radis. Now, this is something that we're going to go ahead and project, and we talked about this in one of our videos after watching The Rise of Skywalker. General Leia Organa's capital ship is the Radis. So this leads me to believe that we're going to get a new character for Leia because of this right here, the Radis, which is a capital ship piloted by none other than herself, Leia. So maybe she'll get a Jedi tag too. We'll see. That'd be pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm stuck on Resistance Hero Poe because, first off, we're not going to say his entire name each time. So I'm trying to figure out, are we going to call him RHP? I'm leaning towards RIP. I know it's not RIP, but if you try to say RHP, it kind of comes out as RIP. So maybe we should go ahead and get that started.
Oh, RIP. Okay. RIP. Resistance Hero Poe. Heard it here first, folks. All right. So moving on, let's get to Poe's kit itself, ladies and gentlemen. And here he is, Poe, Resistance Hero Poe, light side attacker resistance. Highlights are Poe can inspire any resistance ally. New debuff vulnerable. Attacks made against the target will critically hit if able. And then strong synergy with Resistance Hero Finn. As it should be. They're like, I don't even know. They've got a really weird dynamic in the movie. So he's going to be an offensive attacker who overpowers his enemies with debilitating effects. So this is actually interesting because the Poe we currently have in the game is a tank, and this one is not going to be a tank. He's going to be an attacker. So a different kit here as far as what he's going to have category wise. So his basic is going to be flinching shot. Final text, deal special damage to target enemy. If Resistance Hero Poe is inspired, the target enemy becomes vulnerable for 1 turn. And vulnerable will be critically vulnerable gives will be critically hit if able. So he's going to put in a special debuff that what is up, DSP Creeper Poe? Creeper Poe. What are you going to tell her? Finn, what are you going to tell her? So it's like all a movie, man. And we never got to know what Finn was going to tell her.
He was going to tell her that she had something stuck in her teeth.
So the inspired thing is going to start happening quite a bit, it looks like. Looking at Finn's kit, Finn does a lot of this inspired thing. And so this is going to be very interesting dynamic for the Resistance. Optic Onslaught. Oh, that's cool. He gets his what are those binoculars out there, whatever they're called. Anyways, final text, deal special damage to target enemy and inflict daze and stagger for 2 turns. If Resistance Hero Poe is inspired, he also inflicts 3 damage over time debuffs for 1 turn. That's pretty cool. Dots haven't really been that big of a thing since Vader was pretty big in the game as far as when it came to meta. And so, but damage over time is always nice. It's not crazy debuff, but it is a nice debuff and helps out as you're going through and playing against your opponents. Daze and stagger are huge here. Obviously with stagger, you get to, if you hit them while they still have that debuff on them, you get to remove some turn meter from them. So this is pretty good. Daze obviously is going to prevent your enemies from assisting, which is really big as well. If you need binoculars for a pistol shot, you have more problems. All right, special 2, Blaster Bravado. All right. Final text, deal special damage to target enemy and stun them for 2 turns. If Resistance Hero Poe is inspired, dispel all buffs on them and inflict buff immunity for 2 turns. This ability can't be evaded, so stuns are always awesome. And then he's going to be able to dispel all buffs on them and inflict buff immunity for 2 turns, which is really good, actually. Having a dispel there and being able to put up some buff immunity is going to be really nice. All right, unique one is Spark of Resistance.
Hold on a second. Am I the only one that thinks that Blaster Bravado sounds like the name of a male stripper?
Oh, man.
Just want to throw that out there.
That was good. So this is a unique. It is a Zeta. Final text. If all of Resistance Hero Poe's allies are light side, enemies lose 5% protection whenever they lose a debuff. When inspired allies deal damage to an enemy, they also deal bonus damage equal to 10% of the target's max health, which can't be evaded. If an enemy critically hits an inspired ally, all buffs are dispelled from that enemy at the end of the turn. Then if Resistance Hero Poe is inspired when he uses a special ability during his turn, he can inspire another target resistance ally. So inspire, him being inspired is going to be huge for this kit, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. And real quick, did they steal Han's animation for that? It looks like it, doesn't it? His middle ability. So we go in real quick. Let's go to our Resistance faction and take a look at Resistance hero Finn here in his kit real quick. So he has Spark of Resistance as well, and this is going to give Resistance allies are going to have 100% counter chance, plus 50% defense and 50% tenacity, while Resistance hero Finn is inspired. Additionally, when Resistance hero Finn is inspired, when an ally is prevented from using an ability during their turn, they recover 40% health and protection and gain 40% turn meter. This Spark of Resistance seems like it is very much so targeted oh my goodness. Very much so targeted towards Darth Revan, Darth Malak, and their kit. You know, with that fear, they're gonna lose. They're gonna be prevented from using abilities with when an ally is prevented from using an ability during their turn. So yeah, fear helps with doing that. They're going to recover 40% health and protection and gain 40% turn meter. Finn is going to be able to put on rally on characters with his rallying call, which is his special. And you're going to want to spam this a lot, to be honest with you. It looks like attackers are going to assist. So it looks like Poe's just going to be assisting whenever he does rallying call, since he's an attacker. So very curious to see where this is going to lead. The big thing right now is looking at these new Resistance heroes. We don't have a tank. We don't have a tank right now. We've got 2 attackers. Finn became an attacker, whereas he is a tank here. And we have no leader yet for this. And Poe Dameron, same thing. He's a tank of his older self, and now he's going to be an attacker. Yeah, the fear mechanic. So this is going to be very interesting. Obviously, having Rey Jedi training, JTR, in the leadership position, you really don't want her in the leadership position. She is a tank, but because of Finn's special there, he's going to give her taunt, and you don't want her taunting in the leadership position for sure, just because of things like fear are going to spread like wildfire. So this rallying call will give tanks taunt and gain critical hit immunity for 2 turns. The bad part is it gives them taunt, and having JTR in that leadership position against characters like Darth Revan is not good, because Darth Revan is just going to spread around that fear to the entire team. So we have still yet to get a tank. Maybe it's going to be Leia. Maybe it's going to be the new Rey. We will see. Maybe old Finn will work with them. Maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see. All right. Let me know your thoughts below. Continue talking in the live chat about that. What do you guys think of this kit reveal? What do you guys think it's going to do for us in the game? And what could possibly come? Do you guys think we're going to get General Leia Organa? I think so, based off the fact that we're getting her capital ship. It'd be kind of hard not to put her in the game. And we're going to see. We're probably going to see some more inspiring stuff, because that's what the Resistance does. They inspire hope. All right. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Our IMPS free-to-play accounts. So for me, my arena rank is 431. My fleet rank, I'm ending up at 24th today. Kind of got off to a bad start today. Completely forgot to go in and really do my climbs. Now arena, this is pretty standard for me, around the 400s to 300s. But for fleets, I can typically still get in top 10. I know I did all week last week, and even through this weekend. It takes a little bit of climbing, but I'm able to do it. And so not really having that much of a problem over in fleets. I do need to do some work for boss ship with the underlying character, so he can get some more protection and health that he does, and become so tanky for that houndstooth. Let's go over these characters, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start at the top, as we always do. I'm going to skip the 500 first, because we only got one character in there. Let's go to bounty hunters. Ladies and gentlemen, here are my bounty hunters. We got Boba Fett is at 7 stars. We need to work on gear. Bosk Boss is on his way to 5 stars. And same thing here. I need to work on his gear. I'm going to go ahead and equip this now. Freaking stun cuffs, man. I need stun cuffs for like every one of my characters right now for gear. It's pretty annoying right now at this time. But we need those stun cuffs, get him up to gear 9 and take him up to gear 10 and 11 at least. And we need to slap on his Zeta, on his leadership at the very least, to get him his ship, the Houndstooth, a little more tankier than what it is right now. And we'll be perfect sitting over there in arena right now. Jango Fett, we finally finished 7-star Jango Fett. And this guy is done as far as 7 stars is concerned. Just missing the 2 Zetas. And then gear on this guy, which is very, very nice for this free-to-play account. Took us about 3 months, but we're there. Dengar 7 stars, still chilling where he's been at. I need to finish off his payouts and stuff like that. And gear on these guys. So Cad Bane 7 stars, same thing. We need to take these guys up as far as gear is concerned. Same thing with Greedo. So just need to continue to work on my bounty hunters from a gear aspect. I do have IG-88 is ready to be activated, and he's just kind of sitting there. We're not going to actually activate him right now. All right, moving on to my Empire. Not much going on here either, guys. Papa Palpatine still sitting at gear 11 with 1 Zeta. Gear 9 for Grand Admiral Thrawn with 1 Zeta. Darth Vader is sitting at gear 9. No Zetas on him yet. And Tarkin is sitting at gear 8. Again, same thing, no Zetas. So these guys are just kind of sitting in limbo right now. I do have Imperial soldiers that I need to start gearing at some point, but there's just so much stuff going on right now. Peasky, start with Carbonti and stun gun, then cuffs, then Kyrotech. The grind is real, and whatever the eyeballs are called, yeah, those golden eyeballs, man. These gear pieces, seriously, CG, please add some of these gear pieces to be able to be requested for over to the guild. The guild request for gear, and these quantities need to be upped. Only getting like 4 stun cuffs does me no good. All right, Ewoks. Now these guys I am farming shards for right now. So I haven't gotten over to Chief Chirpa, and there's a reason for that. But Wicket I am farming on hard node right now. As you guys can see, I'm farming him over on AA dark side, AA hard dark side. I accidentally activated him last night. It was a little sleepy, and I was trying to get some extra shards out of it. Hit the wrong button, but that's okay. Still working on him. We got 69 shards of him, so we're gonna continue to work on him. Ewok Elders got 142 shards. So Ewok Elders coming close. Low grades at 112. Poplo is really the closest at 250 shards. This guy is coming really, really close. Less than 100 shards left to go to be at 7 stars. The First Order, we've done absolutely nothing with. And it's probably going to stay this way for a little bit. Moving on, I actually may try to go for Kylo on this account. I think my First Order is going to be the closest. First Order Officer is one of my farms. He's at 218 shards. Phasma's at 330 shards. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Galactic Republic. Baby. I'm starting to get excited about this Galactic Republic team, y'all. I got a team coming up here. Padme is about to hit gear 13, ladies and gentlemen. She looking real sexy. Real sexy. Ahsoka Tano sitting at gear 11. Ready for gear 12. Finally got General Kenobi to gear 11, ladies and gentlemen, and placed that Zeta on my mans. Can't go to gear 12 quite yet. Don't have the star count, but we're getting there. I've been working on General Kenobi quite fervently this past week, along with my girl Barris Offie. I got to throw some mods up on her, but I was gearing her up today. Got her to gear 8, and so this is nice. This is nice. We finally got a Galactic Republic team here starting to take shape. I got to put some mods over up on Jedi Knight Anakin. He's also at gear 8, and he's sitting at 5 stars, on his way to 6 stars. Now he is my Cantina Battle farm, and I'm also starting to grab his shards over on light side hard, so we can hurry up and finish him off to 7 stars. We need to do that quickly, and I'm probably going to pop in here because Barris has all these different areas to actually farm her at, just so we can finish her off at 7 stars. And these 2 guys are going to have my next Zetas, Jedi Knight Anakin first, and then Barris Offie. And so this team will be nice and set, and I'm excited about that. See, Evo, you can't mess with me anymore about not having a Padme team.
I'll find something to mess with you about.
Geos, these guys have been sitting still for weeks. Brood Alpha and Poggle Lesser are sitting at gear 11. Brood Alpha needs 3 more pieces of gear to be gear 12. Poggle Lesser needs 4 more pieces to be gear 12. And I've just been kind of chilling. I haven't really touched these guys lately, just because I started working on some other characters to kind of balance out the account and the power that we have in the account. Jedi. My man's Jedi Knight Revan is 2 pieces away, my friends, from gear 13. I feel like gear 13 is going so much quicker on this account than it is on my main account. And my main account even spent money to try to get some of these guys to gear 13 from pieces, as far as a pieces standpoint. This is going very nice. Having that early jump when gear 13 came out, we were nowhere close to being able to gear 13 a character, so we got to farm those pieces as we were farming other pieces, which is very nice because I've been able to put a lot of these pieces on characters. Obviously, we still got Bastila Shan, Jolie Bendo still sitting at gear 11. Grandmaster Yoda also sitting at gear 11. And Hermit Yoda is really part of my Jedi Knight Revan team. He's still sitting on gear 9. So we need to finish this team up as well. Really, Padme and Jedi Knight Revan as the teams that I've been working on here lately. And so I'm trying to finish these 2 teams up. All right, moving on. Don't have Night Sisters, really. Yeah. Old Daka is 7 stars. That's a thing. All right, Old Republic. We haven't done too much here. I'm going to want to start working on Zalabar, Mission Val, and gearing them here soon, so that we can start kind of looking at towards, once we're getting closer to this Darth Revan stuff, for Darth Malik as well. Because we're going to want that team. Phoenix haven't touched at all. They're just chilling. The rest of our rebels here. Akbar is still sitting at 9. I really need to get him on the slate to start gearing. His ship is about to be 7 stars, and so I need to get him to at least gear 11 so we can max out his crew power. So I'm gonna have to start looking at gear heavily on this guy, so that we can get a fast home one ship. And then I'm gonna have to start looking at these rebels, to be honest with you, because once I get my bounty hunters going, as far as ships are concerned, I can unlock Millennium Falcon, and we already got Chewbacca unlocked, and we already got Han Solo unlocked. Just need to gear these guys and get the Millennium Falcon, and we'll be good to go. So that's what we got coming up here soon with this account. It's going to take us 3 months to really get prepared for that. Bosca's already knocked out, which is a good thing. The Houndstooth, so that ship is already knocked out. And we'll continue to work on the other ships. We'll go over that in a little bit. All right, moving on to, let's look at our Separatists. As you all know, General Grievous, my man General Grievous here, he's ready to be activated at 5 stars. My friends, 191 shards. We may get him ready for 7 stars before I'm even ready to actually activate him. And looking at the rest of the team, really, as you can see here, Droideka is actually one of my hard node farms. So I'm starting to work on this Grievous team, my friends. Like I said, we're going after Grievous's malevolence on this account, and so we're starting to pick up the pace here on his droids. B1 battle droid here is one of my farms for fleets, and so this is very nice. B2 super battle droid, not really farming. IG-100, not really farming right now. Grab those shards here and there as I see them in stores if I have some extra currency left over. Sith. Oh wow, Darth Nihilus is ready to be activated. Would you check that out? Check out Traya, 204 shards. She's chilling at 204 shards. Not activated yet. Nihilus is ready to be activated, but we still don't have Scion, and really you want that trio for Traya. And we may be looking to start to work on her. Nihilus is going to unlock at 4 stars, I believe. So we may be starting to take a look to actually get to possibly unlock her here soon and start working on that team as well. Sith Empire, I have been grabbing HK-47 out of the Squad Arena store. That is my current Squad Arena farm, but outside of that, these guys are looking pretty dim for the time being. So those are my characters. Let's pop over to ships, and we'll do this as we always do. Light side and dark side. So taking a look at my light side ships, we got Ahsoka Tano's ship. That trio. Working on the GG team at the moment myself. Almost done with B2. Magna, GG, ready to go. B1, almost 5 stars. Droid, I'm assuming that's Droidica, almost 6 stars. Very nice, the P-Ski. Very, very nice. So, Ahsoka Tano's ship here is at 7 stars. I've been working on the level here and there. Don't want to spend too much of this currency. So outside of that, we just need to be able to work on her abilities, and that's going to come with time as we level up this ship. Ghost is at 85, level 85, 7 stars. It's been sitting here for a while now. Haven't really maxed out any of its abilities. Same thing with Phantom 2. Maxed out the reinforcement ability there. So, and then Biston's U-Wing has been sitting where it's at. And really, like Biston's U-Wing, we've got to start gearing up the characters for this. So this ship can go really fast for our Rebel fleet. Wedge and Tilly's ship, I want to start leveling as well. Let's upgrade that real quick. From a gear standpoint, Wedge is at 7 stars along with his ship. So this Rebel fleet is looking just about really good right now, outside of the underlying characters not being geared to where they need to be. Same thing with Biggs Darklighter. Same thing with Cassian's U-Wing. These are all at 7 stars, level 85. Outside of that, I've been starting to pull Plo Koon ship shards. As you can see, I've got 205 of those, and the Umbaran Starfighter ship as well. We're going to start farming up Galactic Republic here soon. We're at 60 out of 100 shards for Home 1, so he's going to be hitting 7 stars here very, very soon. And we're going to be able to go and unlock our 7-star Chimera here soon. So that is coming. Xanadu Blood can be activated. As you can see here, we started to work a little bit on these Bounty Hunter ships. I don't have Slave 1. I don't have IG 2000. So these are actually currently getting put on my block for farming. And yes, I know DSP, I still have yet to farm Vulture Droid. But really, I want to try to transition over to Home 1 for the time being, because we still got a while until we can get to the Malevolence. As you guys can see, 35 out of 145 shards. So once we get these guys to 7 stars and we can unlock the MILF, that Millennium Falcon, then we can pop back over, work on the Vulture Droid. Hopefully Hyena Bomber is ready for free to play by that time, and really start to farm those guys. So once we get the Malevolence unlocked, we are ready to go, and we'll have multiple ships that are going to be really good and absolutely fantastic, honestly, for Grand Arena and Territory Wars. Chimera, honestly, we're just waiting on Home 1 to get to 7 stars. Then we can take that to 7 stars. The Executrix is on its 7-star march, so our ships are looking phenomenal on this account. This is my best ships on any of my accounts that I have out there by far, from what we've been able to do with capital ships and things like that. So yeah, that's what my ships are looking like from there. So fleet battles, like I said, I'm farming B1 battle droid right here on 5B. And I've got some extra energy here I can use for Nest. Nest is starting to look pretty good here. We got 41 out of 25 shards on her. And we were able to unlock all this, all because of those beautiful Geos were able to get us through. They hit really above their weight class, and it is fantastic. My other farm on fleet battles is going to be right here on 2E. We're farming this guy right here, Carthanasi, for Darth Revan, and really starting to get ready for those Darth Revan, Darth Malak events. Shipments, as usual, my friends, we are grabbing these right here every single time. As you know, as you progress in the game, you're going to need these to convert over in the relic system, to be able to continuously upgrade your relics over there. First Order Officer is my farm here in the Cantina Battle Store. Guild Store, I'm starting to grab more gear now. but we're grabbing Ewoks. Anytime we see Ewoks, we're grabbing them. If Barra shows up here, I'm grabbing her as well. Squad Arena. Now, Squad Arena, as I said, HK47 is the farm there for the time being. Galactic War Store. Now, Galactic War Store is starting to become a shard currency for me. Outside of seeing Galactic Republic ships over here every once in a while, that's what I'm using that for. Fleet Arena Store. Now here I'm grabbing those Plo Koon Starfighter shards. I'm starting to grab Plo Koon shards himself. 5, some of these other characters. Grievous, also get Grievous from here. He likes to show up right here where Admiral Akbar is. So whenever he shows up there, we'll grab him there. Guild Event Store. I have been spinning this a little bit on gear. I'm not working on Wampa right now. But gear has been a big thing. The gear crunch, the stun cuffs. I've got so many characters that need them. It is absolutely ridiculous, and they all need 50 apiece. Championship store, we're kind of out of currency at this time, but again, these gear 13 pieces, these Chirotechs, which I need to start farming up. As you can see, I've gotten very low here with placing gear 12 finisher pieces. And then any other gear that we really need in here, we'll go ahead and grab. And then the shard store. Again, this is all gear for us, my friends. That's all we're grabbing out of here is gear. And that is the key here, is grabbing that gear for gear 12 and whatnot. And yes, we need that. Thank you. And that's what I'm farming there as well. Outside of that, I have started doing a day or two where I'll go into mod challenges to farm some more mods, and I haven't done it for this account yet, but very soon I'm going to be going in here, not in there, I'm going to be going in here and going to take a look at my mods. I just did it on my main account and my second account, looking for speed and things like that in these mods, and getting rid of bad mods. So we're going to be going through and doing that here soon and shortly. Convert some of these mods into currency and just keep the mods that are going to be really good. So that's how I'm doing. I'm going to kick it over here to Evo. You ready, buddy?
Yeah. Falling asleep. Let the best out.
Time to wake up, man. So it's over to Evo now, and we'll see how he's doing.
All right. Doing some dailies. Ooh, I can finish my dailies right here, so I'm going to do this real quick.
Oh, I got that as well. I forgot to talk about that.
Got what?
Being able to sim on fleet
Oh,
challenges.
you did go through?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
That was very nice.
All right. Let's take a look at the characters here. Go start.
Yeah, those mods are brutal, Peasky. They take a while.
No movement on bounty hunters. I throw some gear on them every now and then. Still farming Bosk and Jango Fett every single day. 56 shards away from Jango 7-star, and still a ways to go for Bosk. Droid, no movement on Empire. My Ewoks are not started yet. I grabbed some shards, so I have gotten started on the shards, but haven't made very much movement at all. First Order, nothing. Galactic Republic, I'm not really doing anything specific in. I did start putting some gear on Padme and get her, above level 1. So, yeah, but I don't have a team for her at all, so I will not be throwing Zetas on her. Geos haven't moved. I'm also farming Brood Alpha every day. He's halfway to 100, so 47 more shards to go, and I'll have him 7-star. And then eventually I will come back and gear 12 this team out sometime this year.
Sometime this year.
Yes. Everything is focused on my Jedis right now, so Revan is Relic 4.
Nice.
Yoda is like a piece and a half away from gear 13, so he's gonna be my next Relic character. And then everyone else is, what do we got going here? We've got gear 11 Jolie.
Nice.
Gear 10 Bastila. Gear 10 Jenka. Don't look at his mods. Oh, wow, his mods are bad. I gotta go there and do that. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Night Sisters. Mods, colors for 21 credits in the full inventory. Who's got 21 credits? Do I?
Still waiting on the Evo mod live stream. I'll donate.
My baby.
Oh man.
Oh man, yeah, I need to do something. Honestly, PC, the thing of it is the 3 accounts. So I'll try and work on mods here and there, and then I end up focusing on like 1 character on all 3, or 4 characters on 1 account, and it's obviously never this account for some reason. But yeah, we'll get there. I have not worked on Night Sisters yet. Old Republic is getting there. Obviously, these guys are maxed because I have Darth or Jedi Knight Revan. Carthanasi, 58 shards away from 7-star. Haven't really been working on Jahani yet, or any of the other guys yet. So, I mean, HK, I'm grabbing him in the store right now. But I still don't know what I'm going to do on this account. As far as my next team goes, I think I'm just going to go straight to Darth Revan. I don't know.
I mean, I feel that's definitely the way to go.
I mean, I did unlock CLS. I haven't activated him yet. So, you know, I've got him in my back pocket as well. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out what to do on this account next. I wanna round out my bounty hunters just because they're a good team. We want Bosk up there. Multiple accounting is rough. Yeah. So I mean, really, my strongest teams are my Geos and my Jedi. But my bounty hunters they're a close third. They're just not even. So I need to get Dengar a little bit up there. I need to finish out Bosk. I tossed 2 Zetas on them. I might as well use them. But I need to work on their gear next. They get me Chewbacca, right?
Bounty hunters, yes.
Where's Ben? Han Solo. Not Ben, Han Solo. So I have Han, if I get Chewbacca. Bounty hunters give me Chewie and MILF.
They're
I need the
ships.
right bounty
So
hunters.
ships,
Yeah.
but yes.
So I need IG-88,
Yep.
and I need to work on his and Cad Bane's ship. All right. Speaking of ships, sweet. All right. Geos are coming along. This is pretty much my team that I use right here. So Slave 1, Geos, Houndstooth, some kind of ghost. You've got a couple abilities up here, like the main ones that are used. I'll go ahead and start leveling this one up too. But I still want to finish Home 1. But as far as how everybody's doing, I guess I can leave it here. My Geos, I've just now finished max leveling all of their shared abilities.
Nice.
So that'll help. I just need to come through and max out the rest of their abilities so that they are done. Bosk is pretty much maxed until I start finishing up his gear. Obviously, I'll get him 7-star as I'm working on Django. Slave 1 is sitting up here at everything is level 7. I won't max his stuff out for a little bit, but with his gear, he's gear 11, so I can finish out his mods. Cassian and Vistans, I need to put some work into. I'm going to hold off on them until I'm closer to MILF, I think. Yeah, my team's doing okay. It's not doing great. It's not Itachi level, but I'm usually in the top 50, right around the top 50.
You've got gear 13 before me, sir. Oh, you're talking about your
I'm talking about ships.
Ships. I was, what are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I'm 200 arena ranks above you, and I can get into the hundreds easily enough. But I'm starting to see teams that are like multiple gear 12. Look at this. You see this here?
Padme team?
With Relic 7, Relic 5.
Yeah, it's about to be me soon.
Get at it. Get out of here.
I was saying, I'm gonna shock the whole arena rankings. It's gonna be like Geos. Where'd this relic out Padme team come from?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. What am I farming? Let's go through it. I need to do my farms. Getting all these little guys when it loads.
BlueStacks has been doing that a lot, and I mean the game in general, even on the phone, has been pretty, like you said, slow and laggy with BlueStacks.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is one of the things that they're looking on as far as those issues that they were talking about in the state of the galaxy. Don't have anything for there. Ooh, laggy. Grab some Ewok Elder. And we'll go ahead and get Rex as well. Lots of currency for some reason. 1,500 shards here. I'm still working on my HK-47, so I need 330 shards because I haven't activated him yet. Keep going there.
Oh.
Might as well round out Imperial TIE Fighter.
Okay.
Oh, what'd you do?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at. So I've been really scared about my GP and having to place a 5th team on Grand Arena. And I was thinking about it today, and I was like, "Crap, am I going to be at that point now?" So I had to go check real quick to see what it was. I'm still under. It's fine.
What is it? Is it 7? Like 1.7?
At 1750. You go to five squads total.
1750. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was a 1.7 something. All right, but yeah, Fleet Arena Store. I just kind of go happy with whatever I need. So I grab Ahsoka, or Rex was in here. General Grievous is obviously a good one. Trying to round out Ahsoka's ship just because I didn't realize how badass Ahsoka's ship was until I started using it, man. Whew. Man, that thing is badass.
The Dispel's nice, man.
Yes, it is. But yeah, everything else is kind of going into gear, especially with me working on relics and getting people to gear 13. I grab as much gear as I can out of pretty much every store, so.
Very nice.
That's where I'm at.
Very, very
Back
nice.
to you.
Back to me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So let us know, guys. What do you guys think about some of the stuff we talked about today? As far as the new character, Poe, Resistance Hero Poe. What do you guys feel about that? What do you guys think about that? What do you think is coming up with these 2 capital ships being revealed? Are they going to be needed for the new event? Are they not going to be needed for the new event? With Rey and what's his name? Kylo Ren. So I definitely think they are.
I could see the like the General Hux capital ship being used for Kylo.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like Rey was never on a capital ship. Like if she was, it was like she was saying hi and then she was leaving.
Yeah.
So if you need a capital ship for her, I just don't feel like it fits the storyline.
Well, I don't know. So I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe if she's off doing something else, and then they're just like cutting off to see what the capital ships are doing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see what the actual story is that they pull up for it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, because she's if they ever have any ship related to her, it needs to be the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's she has her own Millennium Falcon in the game.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Maybe they pull that in. Maybe you have to use that one. That'd be a curveball. A ship that nobody uses. Now you got to work on it.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. They are resistance, and I don't know if the Millennium Falcon though has the resistance tag on it.
Let's find out.
Let's see. Let's go to ships.
It does. It's a resistance cargo ship.
Yep. So yeah, you got Resistance X-Wing, Poe Dameron's X-Wing, and Rey's Millennium Falcon. I feel like there's not enough ships for Resistance to make a fleet right now. There really isn't. Whereas if you look at First Order, they have 4 ships for First Order. They are definitely going to be needed for Kylo Ren. So I don't know if they put it in for Rey's. I think they definitely put it in for. Do you have 50? Oh, that's your main account, isn't it?
What were you asking? Do I have what?
I thought you had 50 million credit or fleet currency on your IMPS account. I was like, what the heck? Where have you been? Are you sure you haven't been spending?
No, it's my main account. I hopped over.
I mean, they are giving us faux TFP as the login. That is true. They're giving First Order TIE Fighter pilot. Like I said, it makes sense for First Order because there's a fleet that's already there. They just really need a capital ship. So that definitely makes sense. I just don't know if it makes sense from a Resistance standpoint yet. We're probably going to get some new... That probably means we're going to get some new other Resistance ships that we haven't seen yet. Because we only have 3 Resistance ships.
Are there any existing ships that they could toss a Resistance tag on?
I don't know. Are you in ships? Here, I'll pop over to you. I don't know. I don't know if there are any ones that are currently existing. No. I don't think there are.
Maybe.
So, I mean, Finn doesn't have a ship. You know, he's either always with a Haldo Cap ship. Cap ship.
I was just gonna say if they get Finn a ship, it should be a TIE fighter, but he didn't fly that one. Poe did. So
yeah, he never flew an actual ship in any of the movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you do have veteran smuggler Han, and veteran smuggler Chewie in the game.
Oh no, I'm mixing up movies. I'm mixing up way 2 different genres. Never mind. Forget I started to say anything.
You okay?
Yeah. So I was thinking about the ship that they escaped on in the second movie, where I don't know anybody's names. It's Finn and the one chick, and
Rose
it's the one where they leave the planet and they've got the guy with them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I was thinking about that ship, but it doesn't. You don't really see a whole lot of it or anything. I don't know.
Nah.
But I was confusing it with the ship from. Ooh, what is that? Ragnarok?
Oh,
where it's
wow.
like that pleasure barge
Yeah.
or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I was all over the place. Anyway.
I mean, in all fairness, that ship was more like a pleasure ship. Oh, please make her a crew member and watch the player base revolt. Yeah, I think they definitely would.
Because they'd have to gear Tika.
I think you're gonna have to gear Tico regardless. Like, if you start looking at what's in Resistance, and right now they're showing 12 slots over there for each character.
Resistance.
Yeah, so we know that Jedi Training Rate is going to be needed, right?
Finpo, Scavenger, BB-8.
Yep. Exactly. You're going to need, like, all those characters. Now, we're getting Nupo. He's going to be needed for sure, right? So, Resistance Hero Finn, Resistance Hero Poe, Jedi Training Rey. So, then you got Haldo, Rose Tico, BB-8, Resistance Trooper, Rey Scavenger, Poe Dameron, Finn. That's 10. That's actually 10 characters right there. Yeah. Yeah. She's a hard no farm.
Get out of here.
So if you put all those in there, that's 10 characters, and you exclude out R2-D2 and C-3PO.
Yeah.
So, and they really don't have a fleet. Go over to First Order real quick. And let's see. 1, 2.
Fewer characters. There's 10.
Huh? Maybe we're just missing 2 characters that are coming soon. I mean, they gave us 2 General Hux and Sith Trooper. Now they're giving us 2 for Resistance. Right? So that's 4 total right there. They said less than 10, including ships. We just got confirmation of 2 ships. That's 6, right? Maybe we see some more. Otherwise 10 there, yeah. Maybe we happen to see some more First Order. Or we're going to see Resistance ships.
Remember, we still might see Knights of Ren.
Yeah, well, and then we've still got whoever the pilot is going to be of the Resistance capital ship.
Yeah.
Which should be Leia, but we'll see what happens.
You don't think that they would make
Haldo?
Yeah.
They might. They may do that. They may make everyone really mad that we're not getting a General Leia, and you make Haldo the actual... Because she was only in charge of that ship for a very brief period of time. Unless the ship is going to self-explode and literally defeat the entire... the entire fleet when you use the ultimate. I mean, that might be worth it.
So, like... Because before it was Holdo, well, before Holdo took over, and she only took over because Leia was in a coma or whatever. But it was Akbar.
Akbar is home one.
Right, but it was Akbar that flew, like he was kind of the fleet commander, right? Because I mean, I don't know. Gets confusing.
It does, because the 2 ships look pretty much the same. If you actually look at the ship, the 2 ships are almost identical, home one and that ship. So, yeah,
I don't know. I feel like some of the characters that they use.
Yeah, Peasky was historic and amazing. Her popping that capital ship into.
Yeah, that thing was crazy.
Yeah,
that was awesome. What am I looking for? Capital ship. So, granted, I've never seen this shows, but I don't know. I don't really see these 2 as like capital ship commanders.
Which 2?
I don't Mace Windu and Jen Ken.
Oh yeah. So definitely, if you watch more of the animated series, it is there's a lot more of it going on. Sarcasm not going through.
Dude, I liked it. I
really like the maneuver. I'm not gonna lie.
The cinematography of it, I guess. I don't know. It might be unrealistic, but I liked it. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I guess I just need to see that.
Yeah. So yeah, if you watch that, yeah, they both have their own capital ship. They're on it all the time.
Okay.
People make too much of it. I just want to see Mary Poppins, Leia. That's all I'm asking for.
Just have her fly around.
Yeah,
Fly around
Mary Poppins, Leia. Give me Mary Poppins. But yeah, the Negotiator was actually a big ship in during the Clone Wars.
I'm still waiting for Hermit Luke, man.
I don't think we're getting Luke. I really don't.
And he won't have a Jedi tag, like true to form, because he renounced his ways. He just won't have a Jedi tag. There will be no Jedi Lukes in the game whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're getting Luke. I think their next Luke at this point has to be Return of the Jedi Luke. Yeah, Jedi Knight Luke has to be their next Luke that they do, and I think it's going to be a galactic legend. I think we're going to see how this goes for Rey and Kylo. That also, I mean, that goes to say that maybe we get Revan redeemed too. Greyside Revan with Galactic Legends. It's kind of like the final form of Revan there. Yeah.
Oh, what, for Luke? I don't know.
Yeah, I think Luke's requirements will probably be off the charts. I think the good thing about it is I think most of the characters that are going to be needed are already in the game, and they have been for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think most people are gonna have
like CLS has to be
built up.
Yeah, CLS like has to be on the top of that list. Probably R2D2, maybe C3PO. I don't know. All right, guys. All right, we're starting to get into some CLS Han Chewie. Oh, for sure, CLS Han and Chewie are going to be needed for that event, and they're probably all going to be needed at Gear 12, Gear 13. With the Millennium Falcon. Right? You're going to need all the Zetas.
Yeah. I went from not knowing who to put Zeta. So, for those who don't know, like, I went in on my main account last week, and I was like, I'm gonna try some stuff. So I unlocked Chewbacca at 5-star.
Yay!
And I unlocked where is his silly face? I unlocked C3PO at 6-star.
Yeah, I'm jealous about that.
Now I've got like 5 Zetas to place. Where like 2 weeks ago, I was trying to find places to put Zetas, and I was just kind of tossing them on my Night Sisters and whoever I wanted to talk to.
Oh, finish your Night Sisters. Yeah. I am finding that is one thing I'm starting to run into on this account is, there's a big difference for me for offense and defensive teams now, as far as power is concerned. Because now I'm going to want to, like, keep all my best teams for offense, you know? For Grand Arena, and put all my crappy teams on defense, which works out okay, but you got to be really good on offense in order to really do that and pull that off. And so this is something I was looking at comparative to obviously the Hyperdrive bundle account, is that you have some defensive teams kind of already started, and it's really easy to kind of continue just to work them up, those next 2 stars and some gear, and you've got defensive teams and finish working on their abilities. And that's something I gotta kind of start looking into, some defensive teams for this account, because I really think it's going to be Grievous for me. And Nest gets to 5 stars. I'm activating her, and she's a whole offensive team by herself, so I can pull off. I can pull off one of these better teams like a Jedi Knight Revan or Padme and put them on defense and just kind of be okay with that.
Yeah, I need 2 Zetas on my Night Sister team. Sure, I need 1 more on Asajj, and then just 1 here on Mother.
Very nice.
Old Doc on me.
All right, guys.
Not too bad.
That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for stopping by. If you really liked this video, which I hope you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscription button. And don't forget about that little notification bell so you are not missing a thing. Don't miss out this Friday night. More details to be shared later on this week. But this Friday night, we're going to be doing something on the Hyperdrive account. As far as these I don't know if you guys have seen them yet. These packs for the Journey Guide packs. You can go in and get these packs in the shops from any of the legendary characters, the Journey Guide mega packs. So we're gonna go in and see what's up, hashtagger. We're gonna see what we can do for bounty hunters on that account, because I did get the Millennium Falcon not really unlocked. I got the shards for it, can't unlock it because I don't have Chewie or Han Solo yet, so working towards those 2 guys. But we're gonna go in and see where we can get with our bounty hunters and getting those guys to 7 stars, and seeing about starting to place gear on those guys so we can go in and unlock Chewbacca at least at 5 stars is what my hope is, and so I can start gearing Chewbacca on that account. Yeah, it is nice. So that'll be Friday and Saturday. It's a jam-packed week, guys. Saturday is Grand Arena. Yeah, because it starts on Thursday. Friday we'll set defenses, and then Saturday will be the attack phase. So Saturday night, probably around 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be going through doing live, Grand Arena Live, as we normally do. And then I'll probably do, let's see, if we attack Saturday, set Sunday, attack again on Monday. So Saturday or Sunday, I'll probably do, man, it's busy week for me. Saturday, we'll probably do an update on what that Hyperdrive bundle is looking like as well. PG says, nice, got basketball all day, so we'll make it for Grand Arena. Fantastic, man. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. All you guys out there, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you comment below if you're watching this video afterwards. What do you think about what we talked about early in this video with Resistance Hero Poe? As well as potentially, which it should be, potentially General Leia Organa coming to the game as a Resistance, maybe a tank. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That faction is going to need a tank in there. So we'll see what happens. But that's all we got for you guys tonight. My name is Itachi, and he's
Evo.
And we'll see you guys next time. Deuces.